Your cat is staring at the wall again. It's 3 in the morning. There's nothing there. You've checked. And yet, here we are. Cats are one of the most popular pets on Earth, and somehow, after thousands of years living with humans, they remain deeply, fascinatingly weird. In this video, we're going to break down exactly why your cat does the strange things it does, backed by actual science. By the end, you'll understand your cat better than most cat owners ever will. Let's start with the Zoomies, or as scientists call them, frenetic random activity periods, FRAPs. This isn't your cat being random. This is a deeply hardwired predator behavior. In the wild, cats spend most of their day conserving energy, sleeping up to 16 hours, so when instinct kicks in, all that stored energy releases at once, usually triggered by a smell, a sound, or sometimes absolutely nothing you can detect. Evening Zoomies in particular are tied to your cat's crepuscular nature. They're most active at dawn and dusk. Your cat isn't being chaotic. Your cat is being a hunter who happens to live in your apartment. Kittens and younger cats zoomie more because they're practicing the explosive sprint and pounce sequence they'd use in the wild. Every single time your cat skids around that corner at 11 p.m., they're rehearsing a kill. Now for the one that genuinely unsettles people, the staring at nothing. Cats have sensory capabilities that make our own look embarrassing. Their hearing range extends from 48 Hz all the way up to 85,000 Hz. Humans max out around 20,000 Hz. That means your cat is hearing sounds in your walls, in your pipes, in the air. Entire frequency ranges that are completely invisible to you. Add to that a sense of smell roughly 14 times more powerful than yours, and eyes that can detect motion at light levels 6 to 8 times lower than we can. When your cat stares at the wall, they're probably tracking a mouse inside it, a bug you can't see, or a vibration from outside. They're not seeing ghosts. They're perceiving a version of your home that is significantly more alive than the one you experience. The deliberate object-knocking behavior might be the most meme-worthy thing cats do. But there's real psychology behind it. Cats are tactile investigators. Pushing at an object with their paw is how they test whether something is alive, dead, or a threat. In the wild, a mouse that appears dead might just be playing dead. Cats prod to find out. Cats are also attention economy experts. Somewhere along the line, your cat learned that pushing your water glass off the counter produces an extremely interesting human reaction. You jump up, you make noise, you look directly at them. They've discovered a button that summons your full attention on demand. Research published in Animal Cognition found that cats actually read and respond to human facial expressions and emotional states strategically. When your cat looks you dead in the eyes while slowly pushing your phone off the table, there's a good chance they're doing it because you're watching. Here's a behavior that's the complete opposite of chaos, the slow blink. Eyes half closed, held shut for just a moment, then reopening. In cat body language, prolonged eye contact is a threat. Staring is what cats do before a fight. So a cat that closes their eyes in your presence is communicating something remarkable. I am so unthreatened by you that I am willing to be temporarily blind. A 2020 study published in Scientific Reports found that cats are significantly more likely to slow blink back at a human who slow blinks at them first. They recognize the gesture. They return it. The researchers also found that cats were more likely to approach a stranger who had slow blinked at them. So if you slow blink at your cat and they do it back, that's not your imagination. That's your cat telling you, in the most feline way possible, that they trust you. If you've seen your cat watching a bird through a window, you may have heard something bizarre, a rapid, stuttering, almost mechanical, clicking sound from their jaw, chirping, chattering. The leading theory, it's an instinctive jaw movement mimicking the killing bite. When a cat catches prey, they deliver a precise bite to the spine, and this chattering motion appears to be a reflexive rehearsal of that movement, triggered by the sight of prey they can't reach. A fascinating field study in Brazil captured wild cats making similar sounds to lure monkeys, mimicking the calls of their prey. Which means chirping might also be an attempt at vocal mimicry. A cat staring at pigeons through double-glazed glass may be trying to trick them. What's definitely true is that it signals intense predatory frustration. Your cat can see the target, their instincts are firing at full power, and there is a window in the way. The sound is essentially the noise of a predator who knows they're not going to catch it. Put an empty box on the floor. Your cat will be in it within minutes. The science here is well established. Enclosed spaces make cats feel secure. In the wild, small, covered spaces serve as safe observation posts. A cat can see out, but nothing can approach from behind or the sides. A 2021 study found that shelter cats given hiding boxes showed significantly lower stress scores and adapted to their environment faster than cats without them. The tape circle phenomenon, where cats sit inside a square or circle drawn on the floor, appears to trigger the same response. The visual boundary is enough. And the two small boxes? Researchers believe cats are genuinely bad at estimating whether they'll fit, or simply don't factor in their own body mass. Either way, if it looks like a container, a cat will try. Kneading. Making biscuits. The sight of a cat rhythmically pressing their paws into a soft surface while gazing into the middle distance is one of the most purely contented things a pet can do. It starts at birth. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. The behavior is so deeply tied to safety and nourishment that it stays with most cats for life. When your cat needs you specifically, they are at some neurological level treating you the way they would have treated their mother. You are warmth, you are safety, you are the source of good things. Some cats also need, when they're about to sleep, an ancestral behavior from when wild cats would pat down grass or leaves to make a sleeping spot. Every domestic cat pressing rhythmically into your expensive blanket is, somewhere in their brain, preparing a nest in tall grass. It can be painful if their claws are out. It doesn't matter. You should feel honored. If your cat has ever dropped a dead mouse, a mangled bird, or a favorite toy at your feet with obvious pride, you've experienced one of the more mixed feelings moments of cat ownership. The behavior mirrors what mother cats do for kittens, bringing back prey to teach hunting skills. Cats that bring toys instead of prey are doing the same thing in a domesticated context. A toy mouse dropped at your feet at 6 a.m. is your cat doing their best. The correct response, according to animal behaviorists, is to accept the gift graciously. To your cat, this is an act of genuine generosity. Your cat thinks you are a bad hunter. They watch you fumble around in the kitchen, they see you fail to catch any of the birds outside, and they have decided to help. The gift isn't random. It's instructional. Cats have been living alongside humans for around 10,000 years, and in all that time they never quite domesticated the same way dogs did. They didn't evolve to need us. They chose to stay. Every strange behavior we've covered, the zoomies, the staring, the slow blink, the gifts, is a window into an animal that is simultaneously a wild predator and a creature that needs your blanket because you make them feel like they're home. Understanding why they do what they do doesn't make them less mysterious. If anything, it makes them more remarkable. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. New cat science drops every week. See you in the next one.